What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we're playing Altars. As you can see here, we're going to continue the story. We just started Act 2 from the last time we streamed, so let's get right to it. Right, we are back. We are back. Alright. See if I remember everything going on. So we gotta talk to some people. Oh, what is it? It was right? I can see everything. Where are they? He's in the kitchen that wants to talk to me. Let's go down.
You wanted to talk about something? Yeah, I've been laying low, just observing the situation from a distance, but I think it's time.
Hold on. Let me pause real quick. Let me take myself over more. Corner maybe. There we go.
Time you and I talked. Okay. So, you're a builder. Yeah. For a corporation. Yeah. And you weren't supposed to have any responsible role on this mission.
A builder has a lot of responsibility.
What? No, a builder has a lot of responsibility. Yeah, right. Taking orders and getting injured all the time. Don't make me laugh. I mean real capacity to make decisions.
These people, bro.
As a leader. Leader? Yeah. Isn't that what you always wanted to be?
Oh boy, what should I say?
No. You must be confusing your memories with mine. Really? What about our fierce ocelot survival camp? We got to the rank of patrol guide at 12. Don't tell me you don't remember that. Fierce ocelots, yeah, that was a cool adventure. Adventure? What about standing up for your men when the camp director made them clean the latrines for 3 days in a row? Man, yeah, right, I forgot about that. And the protest we organized when the canteen gave us forks to eat soup with? We're no goons. Give us spoons.
The music's crazy.
Yes. See? You remember. And how good it felt to have people follow you, trust you, respect you. So, what happened? How did you end up as a corpo rat without any agency?
That's crazy. I have agency in my own life. I the corporation treats us as well. What doesn't? I prefer to have agency in my own.
No, I have some agency in my life. Social security matters when you want to get a mortgage for your dream home, settle down with someone you love. That can change priorities. So, selfishness stood in the way of your ideals. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? I'm just thinking out loud. Where did your choices get you? Are you really satisfied with how you ended up drifting with the current, not getting in anybody's way? Because things can still change, you know? If you go back to your ideals and remember how to be a true leader.
Oh, great.
And how exactly would I do that? You can
have to do
stand
something.
up for your people like you used to do, instead of trying to please the bigwigs. You can make sure working conditions in here are humane. Meaning, let's start with the fundamentals.
Great. It's gonna be
I
like
can see you care about radiation protection. That's good. Now, I want you to keep it up. That sounds reasonable. Of course, you can't do it by imposing overtime on anybody. Obviously. I take that as a declaration. Okay, I'm in. Good. I hope you can pull it off. Could be a first step to becoming true to yourself again. Hey, you feeling all right? Are you kidding? My head is killing me. But that was one hell of a party. Everyone
This man
really
changed.
needed it. No pain, no gain.
All right. Work-life balance. I maintain the radiation barrier on and don't have crunch for 5 days. All right. So don't have crunch for 5 days. Crunch hours are off. So we're good with that. We need to assign some people to some things. So what do I have? I have 4 of these. One mining thing? I only took one. I had multiples. Radiation. Oh, we need radiation filters. Meals, greenhouse, water. All right, we go out. So check our situation. See what we can do. What we can do right now. Approach the anomaly. Show the planetary. All right. All right. We're in a new area. This is the anomaly here because we can't move now. You're gonna yank me? Okay.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here. Need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Yeah. Discuss the anomaly with the scientists. Okay. See about stuff here. Let's go through here. This way.
Should I resolve this?
Alright, yeah, talk about it. Because I don't see a way so far. Go back this way. You have find a way through. Kind of sick though.
Do you want me to help with that?
Yes, I do that.
You want me to take care of this?
Sure.
Hey man, want me to lend a hand with this?
Yeah. See if we can find some way to get some water around here. Oh, we have this, huh? That's here. This is what's this back here?
Whoa. This anomaly. I haven't seen them behave like this.
Alright. Looks like we got lots to do. Lots to get. scientist. Oh, look at that. Came
Hello,
right to
John.
us. Hello. All right. I examined our obstacle.
Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do
Okay.
you suggest we go about it?
Yeah.
We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on it. I have something for you. I used the illuminator on one of those strange areas on the surface, and it revealed some sort of plants, but not real living plants. More like a projection.
Oh yeah, we seen this already
Keep
from the
going.
last time.
I followed their path and found. Really?
Because this is when we had to
Of
start
course.
over.
I have to take them to my. Let me study them thoroughly. A whole new area of research, wide open before.
All right. I discovered a
I
pulsating
discovered
anomaly.
something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding. Yeah, and it seemed to have two cores inside. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates? Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, you feeling all right? I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature.
Okay. Rare resources. Craft a gravity sensor. He's doing that. I need to craft a gravity sensor. Requires this and that. To the top of the list. Alright, so he's gonna do that. Then we have Y. What's our build? A second Rapidium. Alright, so open this way. Put it down.
Yuck. We're running out of storage space, you know?
Crap. Crap. Yes. Oh boy. Getting wrecked by radiation. Just later. Go. 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 Run. Run. Radiation's torn. Come back out tomorrow. Make some more pylons tomorrow. We had to find out water. We can do it from up top there. All right. We are safe. So we have to make more of these. We need to make more mining outposts, pylon packages, right? Those cost that. I have enough. And then another drill cartridge. Okay. Dormitory upstairs.
Honestly, been better. Yeah. I need to replenish my electrolytes. Would be easier if we had any isotonics left in the storage room. Someone must have got to them first.
Yeah, cool. And then upstairs. Yeah. More small storage. More storage. What's he got the last one, right? All right.
Hey, you feeling all right? Yep, yeah. Just a little dizzy after last night. I don't think I ate enough fatty foods. Not that we have any in here. Could have made more pierogi.
Mm. Okay. Good. Get to bed. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Before 23 on it. 22:58 time. Sun is far away. We good. Top of the morning. All right. We need to gravity sensor. No, we need to do that. Oh, that's done.
John, I think we need a few more repair kits.
All right.
I can't work in a broken module. Should I move to work there instead?
We need repair kit. We need to get a mining thing up. I have one mining for this. There's always something happening, man. Oh,
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
hmm. We lost the sheep. It's not good.
What? But why? I mean, no, that's not possible. There was never any problem with her. I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff. That's just unthinkable. Such an innocent little being. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium. Rest in peace, Molly. She was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with a moment's silence. Here, here. Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen? The place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination. If there's so much controversy around a simple moment of silence, then why don't we just vote on it? Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time. You know what's the best thing about sheep? They're humble and simple. I don't think Molly would want us to make a fuss over her. Cremation sounds reasonable, and it could eliminate any health hazards. Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Allied Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
Okay. Give me her quick as possible. We should give her.
Let's bury her with honors on this godforsaken planet. No. We can't do that. What? Why not? Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay. Member of the crew? She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves. And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out. All right? I won't argue with procedures. Hey, I'd like to draw your attention to something.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death?
Molly's cause of death.
And no. Don't you just love science? I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning. No? No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage. What? Why? That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort. Are you talking about a brain tumor? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. Basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. This is not a satisfactory conclusion. We need to know more. I agree. We do know it wasn't the food nor bad air conditioning. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand?
Mm.
We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses. Viruses? What are you saying? We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side. So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep. And we were right to listen to him. Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed? MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer.
He was having
Is anything
brain
affecting
a
our
headache. He
brains
said too.
All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that? Okay, I'll take care of it right away. Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready. I can see you've been down lately. Anything I can do to make you feel better? A team of skilled lab analysts would be nice. Yeah, that would be helpful, but maybe there's something more workable. What do you usually do to boost your spirits? Well, it may sound vain, but I like reading reviews of my articles. I bet the reviews were always very enthusiastic. That only shows how little you know about the scientific world. There's always some ignorant who tries to prove how wrong you are. Reading their desperate attempts is its own kind of pleasure.
All right. Like, what, 3 hours out? Movie.
It's expected the bill will outline just what animals will be allowed to be used in the labs, along with penalties for the offenders.
Do that. Get a movie in. Was it get everybody? Watching movies in the social room is a group activity that allows you to boost the moods of all your alters at once. Yes. Watching a movie takes 3 hours and gives your alters an emotional boost. Alright, cool.
A body swap. A mysterious old croon made Michael live as Paul, and Paul as Michael. But now they swap back. Are their lives forever changed?
So, now you see what fools you once were. Have you become new men now that you've seen the world through another person's eyes?
Yeah, No, yeah, totally. All right, now that that's over, we
Listen.
gotta talk. Yes, talk. Your body is so weird. Exactly, yours too. I didn't realize that just being a little shorter would be so disorienting. Being left-handed for a second was nuts. I didn't know ink smear was such a thing.
Hey, but could we talk about how you were fools and how you realized how difficult the other person's job was in its own way?
Yeah. Dude, colors. Oh my god, colors. Colors! Oh my god, colors. Like, I look through your eyes, and all the colors are different. I literally wasted the entire first day, didn't go to your daughter's piano recital, because I was stuck staring at this patch of grass that I knew was green, and everyone would agree is green, but inside of you it looked like what I would call blue. Does that make sense? Yeah, totally. Like, I finally put back on your wedding band, and the gold looked green. It really messed up my sense of, like, objective reality. Which of our reds is, like, the real red? I feel like both of them are, right? If we both can point to a thing and then agree that it's red, then it's red, right? I don't know. Big thing I realized, I don't know a lot about science.
Ha! But also, if we could bring it back in, you have come to understand your lives in earth-shaking new ways.
I don't think they
Right?
have.
Yeah,
I
much better person.
I don't think
Hold on a
I
minute.
don't think they
I
have.
knew it! Yes, please, regale me with the wondrous things you've learned.
We will. We just swap bodies, though.
No, I understand that.
Actual bodies. Like, think about that. Like,
But-
no, think about it. Think about it. Like, actual literal body. Think about that. Think about that. Dude, you taste differently. I used to love salmon, but salmon was so gross in your mouth. Blueberries sucked in your mouth. Vision sucked in your eyes. Everything was just so blurry. I feel like you need glasses, man. No, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. It's not that bad. I just get a little bit of, like, screen fatigue. I don't think it's screen fatigue. I look at screens all the time. Okay, maybe I look more. I don't know. You should get flux on your screen. What is it? It's this app that you can
I don't
get where
think-
it's timed to, like, the sunset, and then it
it
Adjust
worked
some
out.
light. I
This
think
is
it's
actually
like
kind
a
of real,
tongue
chat. Like,
like a tongue
you know, we watch those movies
Oh,
about people
you thought
swapping
that you had to
bodies,
sort
but
yourself
stuff.
all
But
of your problems, but
you
now
probably
you learn
would
that
act like
happiness
this,
is
right?
found
Once you
within.
swap with that person, you'll be like, hey, this tastes different on in your mouth, but I like this. It's kind of real.
I would just talk to a doctor if I were you.
Kind of funny.
Michael, what did living in Paul's body teach you about your relationship with your sin with me, Father?
Man, your body is so fatigued.
Come on!
I don't let myself fall asleep. Like, I'll start watching TV and then, like, another episode. Well, I got you a consistent 8 hours every night, so see how that affects your sleep cycle. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll try to keep that going.
We're talking about sleep. This is just like third after weather in traffic.
Oh, dude. Hey, not to be weird, but... Oh, same page. Nice dick.
All right, you know what? Forget you guys.
Guys.
I'm just gonna go back to my cave
That's
for another
crazy.
300 years, studying the stars, reading smoke signals to teach you two idiots a life-changing lesson. I want to talk about the friggin' size of your dicks.
It's not even a size thing.
Oh, seriously? What a waste on you idiots! You'll never know how hard this was for me. Wait a second. Yes, you will. Humana, humana,
Mm.
You see
Now
that?
you fools will finally
No,
see... Oh, your blue's my brown.
Right? Absolutely, body positivity, but I feel disgusting.
That's crazy. Nice.
Want me to take a look there?
That did it. I'm so happy I got that. That helps a lot.
Hey, friend.
Go. That was good. That was a good morale.
You
So
feeling
watching
better?
movies helps everybody, which
I
is
am.
great.
Thank you.
Glad I got that
I'm
social
glad
room.
You took the
Huge.
morale of the crew seriously.
Huge.
Happy to hear that. Now, let's make sure
Weird
we
movie,
survive,
but
okay?
huge.
Surviving is high on my priority list.
Nice. All right, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We need to get. What do we need to do again? Lost. Right. What I got? Oh, the drill. We're gonna do that. We need to get. Oh, we have to make another one of these. Real cartridge. Real cartridge. Right. And let's get that going. Then we're gonna go out. We're gonna go here. Oh wait, we need a have one. Okay. Quick about it. No freaking way. No way. We are not doing that. We are gonna climb up here. That's crazy. Gotta be up here, right? Where are you? Where are you? Got it. Oh. Okay. This. Minor end. Boom. That's. Deposits. this. Pylon. Boom.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Okay. Now we got that. We got. Should have another one of those and a battery. Let's go. Charge. We gotta get to the top. We're gonna need another one because we had another rock block right here, which is fine. And we reached up here, and then gotta get another suit battery. You know what? It doesn't hurt to do another suit battery charge. Another bolt, another thing, but that's the yeah. We gotta go. We gotta get to the spot. Something. Reason why I needed the recharge this part. No way it didn't recharge my me to get up there. Gotta get up there. Alright. Okay. Alright. Good. Recharge. Boom. Hit it up. Go up. Where am I? One of these things. Okay.
This looks like a good spot to use the gravity sensor.
Gravity sensor. Boom. Can I use the gravity sensor? Don't get it. Oh, I'm about to destroy this thing. I think.
Hey man, we're out of the stuff. Want me to do something else?
get it. Sucks. Dang it. All that work. No storage. 6 minutes. This. Boom. Boom. Did it. Oh boy. Run.
Come find me when you have a moment.
Go. During the magnetic storm, mining deep deposits of rubidium and organics takes half the initial time. Okay. Go. We can get some of this. Get some organics real quick too. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. In the storm right now. Get all that. Got it. I'm gonna die. Yes. Yes.
Hey man, want me to lend a hand with this?
We need base maintenance technician to get his butt in here. His on that base maintenance. Another base maintenance. We need the refiner to also get on base maintenance. You. Something. Repair kits. Get stuff going. Repair kits.
Hey man, I think we're running out of food.
We're good on food. Tired. And we're gonna get through this storm.
What a
Thank you.
shitty day.
Alright. Base is falling apart. This magnetic storm, but I made enough repair kits. I made enough radiation things to make sure that we are good with radiation. Now the storm is still active. We just have to fix some things, right? Look at this. Quantum Computer Research Lab. Easy. Fix it. Oh. Okay.
Keeping busy,
Research lab. This going.
Our workplace is damaged.
Okay.
Should I
A lot of
work on
things
this
damaged.
while you're scheduling repairs?
Alright. He's fixing that. Mission's fixing the greenhouse. We got that, and then we're gonna have the womb being fixed by the refiner. We are doing great actually during this storm. Let's go. See, I came prepared. Got a lot of radiation filters. Yep. A lot of radiation filters going. Alright, let's go to the research lab. While that's going, we can talk to Dude real quick. Talk to him. We put the thing up there, so that should be good.
So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, Fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered.
Hmm. Okay.
So, how do we proceed? Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon.
Roy.
Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the Illuminator on that? No, the Illuminator won't help us here.
We're going to build a
We'll
big
need to
thing.
create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. A mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong.
I can imagine you making this. Can we blow a hole again? We don't have much time.
I can't even imagine you making a mistake. Yes, well, you've clearly forgotten our exam in algebraic topology.
Yes, I have.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we lost a whole 10 points just because of one stupid miscalculation.
Mm.
Haunts me to this day. Still, nice to have your trust. Just give me the time to study this case properly, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, so we got him working on that. So that'll be fine. We need to solve the death of this thing, though. Like, how do we solve the death mission? Neutralize powers. Got that going. We'll work on that after the contemplation. So now we have a magnetic storm going. Where do I go for it again? Is it the command? Refinery. Right, it's the refinery. Refinery tells me how we're doing. Nope, no, it does. The refinery does not tell me how we're doing. What was it called again?
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Man, I'd love to see the blue sky again.
Alright, we got 5 of those. We're doing great on during the storm. Oh, I need to craft the MRI scanner. That's how I find out what happened. We need this, and we need minerals. So minerals and metals. Minerals and metals is what we need. My radiation's too high. Can't go out right now. How we doing? Good. Operational status. Okay. Control failure risk workplaces. Are you working on that? Refiners working on that. Doing good. We got 12 hours. Is that what it is? 12 hours left? The storm? We need to make this the MRI upgrade. Okay. All right. So we did all the work. We got the MRI done. It's upgraded. I got 20 hours to solve the mystery of Molly's death, or it's gonna be a threat of rebellion. Crazy. Crazy. All right. So now I need to put in. What do I have to do now? Got that completed. Assignments. Mystery. Oh, install the MRI scanner in the infirmary. Alright. Go to the infirmary. Here's the infirmary. I put it. Oh, I was right. We'll change that later. Okay. All this here. Here we go. Okay, solve the death mystery of the death. 16 hours, man. Come back after work to have an MRI scan. Back after work. Oh, they're gonna have an uprising on me. It was too late, guys. Too late. In the evening. In the evening. Have some time. It's only 1 o'clock. Let's talk to the scientist. Scientist is upstairs. Mm-mm. So do you know how to neutralize it?
So,
Yeah.
have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal? Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from several sources. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through. Man, we'll need to push like crazy to pull this off before the sun comes up. Right. And that's not the half of it.
Dang.
Once you set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time.
Oh. Wonderful.
Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this. You're never gonna believe what I found.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let me
Well,
guess. A time-distorting anomaly?
that's crazy.
What? How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots.
Oh, okay.
You
Makes
could have
sense.
done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think. Ever heard of smartest in the room syndrome?
Mm.
No need to get upset, Jan. Just tell me more about the distortion. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while all around you time seemed to speed up.
Yeah, we don't like that thing.
What a discovery, Jan.
Wastes our time if we go through it.
This is just getting more and more fascinating. Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside. Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target. Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
I'll think about that. Thanks.
Do I have enough stuff? Alright. 2 o'clock. I scared myself, bro. Please. Oh man, $15. Pressure. Construct 2 neutralized towers. Okay. Hours left. Can I do it? Hello? Won't do the thing. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. Just lie still.
Hopefully this is enough time.
Something engaging. When will you have the results? Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Core memory created. Oh boy.
Feels like waiting for high school finals or something.
Wait, did I do it? Not there no more. They're not mad at me? Good enough. Wait until morning. Wait until morning. Okay. Alright, I think
MRI scanner provided by Ally Corp. Are we sure we can trust the results?
Alright, cool. Cool. I think I did it in time because I don't see it saying it's gonna rebel against me no more. So I think we got it. Guys. Yeah, let's get it. End of day. The sun's getting close. Sun's getting real close, guys. Getting closer. How many days? The sun is approaching. Ask the scientists for the scan results. All right. Pick up. Morning. You know, get everybody up. Let's go. Have our results.
So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned.
Okay, he doesn't seem too
I've just
happy
finished
about it.
running the results through our medical software. And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. The mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains.
What the heck? So we have a tumor.
What?
A tumor thing.
You mean we all have it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You. Jan.
Oh,
You're the
shoot.
only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means?
So that means it's doing it with the clones. That was caused by accelerated growth. I don't know.
That it's because of rubidium? Oh, I wouldn't go so far. You were the only one who wasn't created with it, true. But there were so many other factors. The speed with which our brain tissue was forced to grow, external circumstances, like radiation, that could have disrupted the process somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other alter will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
Days? Alright,
So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends.
we need a doctor.
Okay.
We need
Okay.
a doctor.
Don't worry. We'll think of something, right?
We gotta get a doctor.
We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you.
Dang.
Okay, Matt. Thanks. Man, I sure hope we'll get some treatment soon.
Lucas said, okay, I gotta wait for the opportunity to speak to him. Alright, Jan the refiner and the technician. They want to speak.
Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you. How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created,
He was second.
I was the second one.
He's next.
Does that mean I'm next in line?
We won't be. I was gonna say it means you're my second best friend, but we won't be corns.
No one else is dying. Not on my watch. You seem pretty confident about it. But the way Molly went was just
But we didn't
so
know what was
sudden.
going on. So
The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me. Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast. Did she remind you of Mom's dreams too? Yeah. Yeah, she always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm. She wanted to raise sheep, remember? It only came back to me after Molly went. Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we. That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week. Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often. Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games. Luckily, she let it go eventually. Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary. Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there? No. No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. We were gone by that time. You should take me there one day. When we get back. I'd love to see it. Don't do that. I'm not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there.
That's gonna be crazy if they die, guys. Like we cloned them just for them to die. Is nuts.
What trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
Look out for something that might comfort the technician. Green refuge. Alright. Think of something. You need to think of something for him. Alright, refiner time.
Hey, how are you holding up? I'm doing my best, thanks. Just trying to come to terms with it. I mean, dying? Seems so surreal, you know? I can't believe it's true either. There has to be a way to prevent it. And I know we'll find it. Yeah. Let's not lose hope.
Excuse me, chat. Got a phone call. Talk to Lucas finally. What this is about. See if we can ask. All right, Lucas.
Lucas, what took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I had to reprogram the frequency. What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
No, it's not. We stopped again, in the middle of a great big canyon this time. There's a massive gravity field distortion in front of us.
Gravity distortion, shit. That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. This is not good news, Jan. You need to find a way to neutralize it.
Duh.
Have you managed to collect any data?
Yeah, I built a gravity sensor. Looks like I'm gonna need to set up some neutralizing towers on the canyon rooftop.
So, you already have a solution. Well done. That's good news. Anything else I should know about?
Hmm.
My alters. They're suffering from a mysterious disease.
What do you mean?
Some strange brain mutation.
Yeah.
Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit, Jan. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Rapidium. Not so great after all.
yeah. I guess it couldn't be perfect. Nothing is. Not in this world. Still, we can't give up, Jan. Not yet. Maybe there's a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy.
Yes, we have
Send
been
them
busy.
over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
Maxwell. You never told me he was the brain behind the branching procedure. What exactly are the two of you up to?
Up to? Who do you think we are, Jan? Some scheming comic book masterminds?
Could be.
I never said anything about Maxwell's research because I don't want him to get into trouble. He must trust you a lot if he told you all about it. Or maybe he's simply so excited about what you've done, what it could mean for him, that he stopped caring about exposing himself.
I don't like this secrecy. I'd really prefer it if the corporation was on the same page as Maxwell here.
I don't think you would, Jan. If you knew more about how they treated him, he was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. He let the bureaucratic machine take over and undermine our efforts. We were just a step away from getting it right when they closed Project Ela down. Yeah. I was in it too. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
So, you think Maxwell could find a cure for my alters?
I don't know. But what you're doing is a continuation of his life's work.
While in
I'm sure
danger.
he'll do everything to help you. I'll talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
In the meantime, you should focus on clearing your route out of that canyon. Neutralizing that gravity distortion might take some time and resources.
Roger that.
Roger
Hang in there,
that.
Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Okay. Wait for a call for Dr. Maxwell now. So we need to. We're doing research. 37%. Gotta get these towers going. We got 160. We need more metals. We need.
I hope you come up with dilution soon. People are getting nervous.
What's going on?
Are you okay? How could anyone be okay under these circumstances? The end feels inevitable. Where's this coming from? I know our odds. Maybe it's time to consider the easy way out.
That's crazy. Nah. Where did he go?
Remember when we started working at the warehouse? Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! Is that my old pipe? Yeah, and it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest. Huh. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you.
Our rad filter supply is shrinking, dude. Yeah, I know we need more storage space.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I need more resources to continue. Should I do this in the meantime?
Alright, improve moves as altered before something bad. Alright, so the call came in. See the mic? Have a call. Pick out the call.
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, well, you have to face the trial.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
What the?
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you.
Oh.
It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue from the cortex.
I'm gonna have to kill one of them?
Oh, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have Rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure.
Mm.
By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
Are you seriously suggesting what I think you are? You want me to create an alternate version of myself in order to extract his cortex?
What do you think makes us human, Jan? Our body or our mind? This life form would not be an alter, because it simply wouldn't be human at all. It would only be a body.
Wait, but if rupidium-induced growth causes this, won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions. Thinking, learning, remembering.
Eesh, this is crazy.
So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or as you would put it,
Oh my
the
goodness.
choices
Blah blah
that
blah.
shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your alters, Jan?
Is that what you want?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty alter's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too big
Now
to
we're gonna need
carve it.
rupidium.
There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer.
Watch that thing is like.
With the use of your band
Watch the tabula
research,
rasa
but
like
what about Ally Corp?
evolves
What
and
about the
kill us
consequences
all.
for
That
me
is the
when they find out
entire
about all
game.
the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my alters is one thing, but this, I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
Yeah, I'm getting in trouble, bruh.
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me.
Bruh.
Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
You managed to keep both your wife and her employers at arm's length for so long, and I can only repeat that it was the wisest decision. You need to believe me, it really isn't in your interest, or the interest of your alters, for them to find out. We can do this. Are you with me?
Oh, brother.
This is all very confusing. I need to think it through before I make any decisions.
Of course. I'm sure you'll come to the right conclusion. You're a smart man, Jan Dolsky. Let me just make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission and the means to execute this potential.
This is rough.
All they could ever do is take the rupidium you found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. I mean, sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. Just think about it, Jan. Think about how much everything you're going through is really worth. Because to the corporation, you are just an instrument. To me, you are a gift.
Guys, I don't know what to do. Maybe he'll give me some insight.
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope?
Yeah, but you may not like it.
Some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it?
I think he'll be okay
Sounds like
with
a
it.
promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because it's cruel? Science is cruel. Survival is cruel. But it's not just about our survival, right? The whole mission is at stake, Jan. That's what Maxwell said. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Ally Corp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake to cut Len off like that. Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Man, I mean, rough.
I'm not comfortable with Maxwell's option. Okay then, do as you wish. Call Lena. She's good at what she does, that's for sure. But in the meantime, let me start researching this new QC functionality so as not to waste time in case it turns out Lena can't help us. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Dude. Alright, I gotta research the QC. Research this. Okay. Got one of these. We need more metals and we need more minerals. Bruh. This game, man. I gotta improve the morale of these guys. Watch a movie. Watch another movie. The history of the universe. That sounds good. Let's see that. History of the universe. Ah, movie time.
Hey, Dad. What was it like here? Before?
Before the Eighth Fall?
Before all of it. In the beginning.
Well, suppose it's time. Sit, son. Today, I tell you the history of the universe. The beginning is much like the end. Even though we haven't seen it, we know it's there. Its story was written in the stars all along, but also never before.
What?
It's some heady stuff, son. Go with me here. First, there was nothing. Then, a great interdimensional being, the one in which we all reside, had a thought. This thought created the spark that started it all. Our existence, a neural pathway forged in the being's mind.
Whoa. We're in the brain of a big monster?
Yup. I mean,
What
monster's
the-
a little rude, but... From here, everything we know was created. Time, space, stars, galaxies, planets, and eventually, our home, Earth.
Seriously?
Land, sea, sky, all in perfect balance to cook up life. From deep beneath the ocean, microbes emerged. They split and reproduced and swam and walked and flew. Plants and animals, dinosaurs, humans, robots, dinosaurs again, xenomans, Gugorgians, and...
What was the one before robots and
Mm-mm.
after dinosaurs?
plants?
No,
Before robots.
and after dinosaurs.
Humans.
Humans, yeah. What were humans?
Oh, they were a kind of animal around for a bit. So, after the Gugorgians budded from the crust, they were faced
What did the
with...
humans like to do?
I don't know, probably the same stuff as the dinosaurs.
What did they look like?
Like apes with haircuts. Look, son, I can't stress this enough. The humans were just a blip in time. They were completely ineffectual.
But didn't they make the robots?
Well, didn't the primordial ooze make the humans?
I guess, yeah.
See? It's all genetic processes of evolution. No one gets full credit for any of it. Same as how the time bees built their hive in the core, which led to the evolutionary split in time space. That was a huge leap forward, but no one gave them an award for it. And the bees checked all the timelines, no awards.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Go on.
Okay. After the Gugorgians emerged from the crust as deep earth cicadas, they eventually mated with the lava beings to
What
create
the-
the era of light. The
Oh,
true
my goodness.
awakening where all life in the universe saw each other and one full collective consciousness was achieved. No more wars, no more attrition, just pure, unfiltered...
And did humans have video games?
All right, what the hell's going on here, son? Humans didn't mean shit. If anything, they were a speed bump along the way.
Oh, yeah?
Wasted millennia trying to make boats a thing. But yes, they had video games. They also had saturated fats and mouth kisses. They were all over
got
the
to
place.
be kidding me.
Not worth any more thought.
I feel like we should pay more attention to them. I don't know. They seem important.
If you want important, we can talk about how the Bopnoids swallowed the moon and tried to hold it ransom when the moon collectors showed up. That was something. Humans are so nothing, it's hard to put into words. Just forget
What's
about them.
funny
I'm
about
trying,
that?
but I can't stop thinking about them. They seem so rad. And all of a sudden, I want to start a live stream where people watch me talk about all the cool stuff humans did. And sometimes I do gear reviews. What's wrong with me, Dad?
Oh no. Okay. Son, you're gonna be fine. Let me just make a call. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll have an extra dry Zortini. Yeah, just fill it with sand. And then, hang on. Hello?
Hey, Doc. Sorry to bother you. My boy here, he can't get thoughts of humans out of his head.
Uh-huh. And has he been operating as though other people would find these thoughts interesting?
Uh-huh.
Just some people, a couple thousand. I'd start small.
Okay, yeah, we've been seeing a lot of this lately. It's an inflammation in his ego.
His what?
The ego. It's a vestigial organ in the upper chamber of the subconscious. It's part of our long-dormant human genetic code. You know, in humans, it was used to regulate self-image, activate attention-seeking, and check if your hair looked cool. For us,
Okay.
it usually doesn't serve any function at all. Sometimes a little bit of food gets caught in there and it acts up. What it does, it's like deep within you, your humanity itself is trying to be noticed, crying out for credit and respect, desperately hoping to pass on a legacy.
Oh no. Is there any way to deactivate it?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly fragile. Quick remote surgery, I can pop it out and set it straight.
Oh, great. Yes. But please go ahead.
All right, stand still there, buddy.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Okay, listen, Ego. You're a small part of a collective existence wherein you yourself are completely insignificant.
Yeah, well, I know you are, but what am I?
Amazing.
No way.
Thanks, Doc.
No problem. Sorry, yeah, Glumpfish, over easy. Thanks.
Thanks, Dad. That's better already. I can feel the humans fading away forever now. Wow, I feel so connected to everything. I think I'm starting to get it. It's not about getting attention or leaving some kind of all-about-me legacy. We're all part of the same thought.
Exactly, son. It's pretty special just to be part of something. It doesn't have to be about getting credit.
Diane, you good?
Oh yeah, just had a silly little thought.
Okay.
What's
Well,
up?
that should be good, right? That fixed that. Oh my goodness. That helps out a lot, even though it wastes a lot of time, but it definitely helps. Well, that was something. Let me get my camera back up. Boom. All right. We back. Let's call Lena. Paulina. The rough decision.
Lena? Can you hear me?
Jan?
Hi, Lena.
Lena.
It's surprising to hear you. We didn't end on a good note last time. They told me you complained that I was interfering with your mission.
You know what they say. Two captains sink the ship. Sorry if it felt harsh.
So why are you calling now?
What if Maxwell is telling the group though? Why they giving me these decisions? Why are this story? Why I gotta make a decision? Huh? Why do I have to do it? Huh? I have a medical. You know what? A medical condition I developed.
A medical condition.
Kind of keeps me like,
developed up.
Around.
Don't freak out, but it's some kind of. Well, brain mutation.
What?
I said, don't freak out, please.
But didn't you get a proper checkup before leaving? How the fuck is that even possible? What is wrong with this mission? What is wrong with Maxwell?
Jeez. Think he's trying to help?
He's trying to help. He suggested something, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. I could really use a second opinion, and I just thought you could have some ideas.
He doesn't know what's going on, though.
Do you have anything you can send me?
Yeah, I got an MRI scan.
Right. I'll see if I can figure something out.
Thank you, Lena.
Jan, you said Maxwell gave you a solution you didn't like.
Yeah, he did. I don't want to go into the details.
Well, whatever it is, maybe keep it as a backup option, just in case. We don't know how much time you have.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Maybe I should have told her.
Yes, Lucas?
Hi, Jan. Maxwell told me he's given you a way to help your alters. I thought I'd give you a friendly call and see how it's going. So, how's it going?
say? I'm having some doubts about his method. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, I hope you won't find me annoying, but I wanted to remind you about rubidium.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm assuming you're planning to collect it at a more convenient time, but...
Lucas, say the time.
In case you forgot, it really is important, you know.
Yeah.
You really are a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Oh, think of me what you want. I won't stop caring.
You're not caring about
But I get
us. You're caring about the
so,
rubidium.
Until next time, I guess.
Alright. We got work to do. We gotta construct these towers. We gotta get these towers constructed. So we need this and this. I need to get these guys here. We need one person and he's on metals. Let's get him back into the base. Wait, what was he gonna do? Metals, what he gave me? 48. Nah. Let's get him in the base. That's fine. We need minerals to keep going, which is gonna be what, 36? Out there. Let's go minerals ourselves. For the last 5 hours. Oh. I have to put this on here. Okay. Get that going faster.
Come and see me. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Who's going to discuss it? Can I work no more? Okay. I think I ran out of storage, didn't I? You gotta put storage in.
Jan, we're...
You gotta put storage in, unfortunately. I'm just gonna put this here for now. So we needed to get storage in. Matter, he wants to offer something.
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
Advanced metals out. Oh, chip designed to upgrade the quantum computer. Can do this now. Upgrade this bad boy. Okay. Level 3, yes. Yes. We need a doctor. Yes, we need a doctor. Finally. Probably not good because I'm about to get the doctor here with thing, but the doctor might have to, work on our brains. So we Probably need a doctor. Andolski, yawn, doctor. Okay. Because the doctor also can do cooks food faster, so we can have the doctor on food when they're not doing anything. Oh, that's good. Yes. Enough. We had enough. Okay, he's working on PC hacking. This anomaly shield suit upgrade increases the capacity of this to 10 bars. We need 2 of those. Do that. There's a lot of cool stuff, man. Game that we can do. Efficiency mining metal is 15 times faster. Need the metals. Base expand the base, allowing more room for building modules. Additionally expands the organic tank size to 7. Cool. Raw food are produced 25% faster. Lost food farms, which can be placed anywhere in any organic area to automatically create 3 raw food per day. Oh, this is cool stuff. A module shield that slows the delivery of the module by 50%, making a longer time without repairs. Also has a bigger chance of not getting damaged during. Oh. Game's crazy. I wish it didn't like have me on a time limit. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, you know? Stuff to upgrade and everything. We're always on a time limit because of the sun. For the morning, magnetic storm in 2 days. That going, we got research. This going. It's here. More people, but hey, we need the doctor. Time to wake up. We got the doctor, guys.
Time to wake up.
Not a good time. We, you know.
Don't be freaked out, okay? Everything's fine.
Gave you a nice little brain tumor, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah, of course. Right. So, where do you think you are? Oh, looks like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Mm.
And not.
Smart.
Exactly. Couldn't have put it better myself. You're on the mission you were supposed to depart on, but circumstances have changed, and you're someone slightly different than you think you are. Huh. You look like me, and you seem to know me well. I feel like I'm looking into a distorted mirror. Is this some kind of metaphysical experience?
I don't know.
In a way, you could say that. But before we get into it, I need to ask you some routine questions. You know who you are? Sound question. Lifetime isn't enough to find the answer.
What the?
Look, it's not a test. Stating your name and role on this mission will be enough. Okay. In that case, my name is Jan Dolsky. I volunteered to join the crew as a physician. I passed all the tests. They told me my resume was adequate. So, what went wrong? I'll be honest with you, a lot of things went wrong. This will sound disturbing, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. I'm the one who went on this mission, but things got complicated and I needed help. So, I decided to create alternative versions of myself with different memories of their lives, different skills, and you're one of them. What? Wait, does that mean, yeah, you're my alter. But my life, I was supposed to. I wanted to make amends.
Mm.
And you can still do that. Believe me, plenty of good deeds
Amends,
to be
huh?
done here.
It looked like something happened
You don't
in
understand.
his timeline.
I need to fix things. Everything's connected. My scars, the blisters on my hands.
Uh-oh.
Wow. You're so impeccable. And my tattoo. It's gone. What happened to me? Who am I?
Oh boy.
Calm down.
Maybe the doctor
please.
wasn't a good
I
idea,
know
guys.
This is a lot to process, but it might help you to know that you're not the first to be going through this.
Dealing with it worse than the others.
The others might help you understand it all better. Take your time. Try to settle in gradually. Read the mission logs. Mission logs. I'm not dead, right? This isn't...
Not yet.
No, man. Your life has just begun. Huh. The absurd man says yes, and his efforts will henceforth be unceasing. Come again.
Yeah.
A quote that came to me from, never mind. Just get some rest.
All right, we got the doctor. We needed the doctor. Doctor is born. Which is great. Should work right away, right? He is going to do food. When he is done. He's in the kitchen when he's done. All right. Let's see. We need to
Get rid of you.
we need to get to work. Gotta get these tools up. Go mining. All right. First things first. Alignment. Let's get somebody in the workshop. Let's get the. What's the refiner doing? Refiner get on the workshop. You know what? No. Let's get him. Workshop him. Else could be fine for now. Let's get the refiner for now.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something. You want me to take care of this?
To get
I'm blocked here. Not enough resources.
Should I do work there instead? Can't get rid of you.
No.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Yes. We need radiation filters. We need water. No, maybe.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
We need to go to organics. You're gonna go outpost. That's metals. This how much? Overtime.
Hey, what did you want to talk about? Is it true? Are you really thinking of getting the corporation involved in our treatment? The jury's still out on this one. Why? I strongly advise against it. Whatever you do, do not trust the corporation. I might sound obsessed, but I am speaking from experience. You should know that Ally Corp has blood on their hands. Wait a minute. Are you telling me Ally Corp killed people? Yeah, a lot of people. Of course, they put the blame on the unions. What happened? Well, first they tried to downplay our demonstrations. Chaotic riots, that's what they called them. Then they sent in the police. Things got more and more brutal. Innocent people were arrested, charged with false accusations, vilified. That's when I decided to step in as a leader. I consolidated all the separate small unions, and together we declared a general strike of the joint unions against all the big six corporations. Well, they couldn't call us chaotic anymore, so what do you think they did? They probably just sent more police against you. They went for me, personally, by planting a mole inside the organization who challenged my leadership.
Okay.
Imagine this guy appearing out of nowhere and suddenly undermining my authority. And his agenda? Stop the strike, back down on our demands. Ridiculous. The worst thing was, some people actually took him seriously, which is exactly what those double dealers wanted. To drive a wedge between us, destroy our newfound unity. You had to send a clear message to the people. Yeah. I had to show them that we'd never back down. It was now or never. We needed public opinion on our side, so I called for a nationwide demonstration to support our cause.
Okay.
A mass display of distrust towards the powers that be. And you know what? The turnout exceeded my expectations. It was the proudest day of my life. Until it became the darkest one. What happened? The police happened. Pushing the protesters about, yanking people out of the crowd, and mousetrapping the ones who wanted to retreat. Panic broke out. Several groups started backing out while others tried to push on, trampling them. It was
Oh man.
a massacre.
Jeez.
Many people died that day, Jan. And it's all on the corporations. Their hypocrisy, their greed.
So if I go with, he's not gonna like it.
Did you ever regret it? Getting involved? Becoming their leader? Let me tell you something. I had a friend. good friend, Ben. He was tired of the fighting. At one point, he asked me to go away with him, but I couldn't. I felt giving up would be like letting the corporation win. That was the moment I realized what my calling was: to lead people, inspire them to stand up for themselves. What happened only proves that we were up against pure evil and that our fight made sense. So, no, I have no regrets, even though I got blamed for those deaths. And that was the corporation's plan all along: to backstab me and discredit me in the eyes of people who trusted me most. So, how come you ended up on this mission for Ally Corp? Well, it was the only way to redeem myself in the eyes of the unions. I failed as a leader. So, I needed to rebuild my position from scratch. And then Ally Corp offered me the role of a union representative on this mission. They probably thought they were humiliating me. But I wanted to show the people I was willing to fight for their rights in any circumstance, even if it meant venturing into the lion's den. So, here I am. But it doesn't mean I trust them. And neither should you. 'Cause they're gonna play you just like they played me.
Oh, brother.
Don't worry. I won't. Good. Thanks for hearing me out.
Yeah, this is the thing, like, I kind of believe, like,
you won't let anyone change your mind. So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah. And I gotta say, good job.
We'll get back to that after we hear this.
I know not everyone is convinced about this method, but in my opinion, we should do whatever it takes to save the crew, without looking back.
Okay. So, because this is my thing, right? If I do all this stuff with Maxwell, I feel like the altars and saving them and stuff and go through him, he's gonna throw me under the bus when it comes down. So, like, if they come to save us, I feel like they're not. Two things. I feel like if they do come to save us, they take us back, we're gonna get blamed for everything, and Maxwell's gonna like dip, or Maxwell's gonna come to save to get the Rapidium, get all the Rapidium that we have made, and then kill us. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This is rough. I don't know what to do. But first things first, we need to actually get advanced metal posts done. It took 50 of that, but I need to get that to make more. We can put one there.
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
Doctor will get it. Doctor got it. He'll handle it. All right, go here. Go to the metals. Wait, put somebody on metals? Who's on metals? Assignment. Metals. I think I didn't want to do that. I didn't want minerals. Work on minerals. Yeah, you go over there. Beat it. Advance. Yeah, there we go. So advance go on. We need awesome metal.
Come see me. We need to talk.
Phone call. Retrieve advanced metals outpost. investigation. Everybody's star. He's in the elevator. Dormitory. Who needs to talk? In the kitchen.
I'm not too keen on those experiments.
All right, let's see.
Are you settling in? You joined us at a difficult moment. Believe me, before I got here, I've seen some of the most unfriendly places to live on our home planet. Not much can put me off. Want to know what really impresses me? The variety of walks of life in this base, all belonging to one man. It's amazing how different we are. Yeah. Guess I got used to it by now. I don't think I ever will. I noticed something else, too. The others. They have a lot of common memories, many things that they can relate to, but me? I seem to be different. More different, I mean. I think it must be because I branched away at some much earlier point in time. When do you think that was? I don't know. But you all stayed with our parents. For better or worse, I didn't. I ran away from home when I was a teenager.
Oh.
Seriously. Why? What happened? You know how it was at home. Never really nice. But one day, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had an ugly row with Dad. Again. He told me I was useless. Again. And Mom? I loved her, but she was so passive in it all. All I knew was that I wanted to be somewhere else. I had a friend by that time, so I packed my stuff and went to live with Edgar. Edgar, a retired doctor, my mentor.
That's how.
Worked down the streets of the slum district I ventured to, distributing food and medicine to the needy. Took me under his roof and taught me that however much you do for others, there's always room for you to become a better person. You just have to see it. Sounds like a wise man. No wonder you preferred hanging around with him than with Pops. It's not that simple, but yeah. He gave me a sense of direction. Living for others. Freeing yourself from material needs and desires. Free from desires? Does that mean you're some sort of monk? No, Jan. Far from it. In fact, I was just going to approach you about something very human. Go on. Well, you see, I look around and I see amazing people. Us, a unique group of extraordinary individuals. But what are we mostly preoccupied with? Efficiency.
Yeah.
Scurrying and hurrying to get things done.
Right.
Prosaic tasks. Repetitive activities. Even if we entertain ourselves, it's for a purpose. We never pause because we're so afraid to die. But eventually, we will die anyway, right?
You're right. Of course, but it does make a difference if we.
Of course. But it does make a difference if we die now or later. Who knows? Maybe it makes more of a difference if we die happy or not. The only thing certain is the present moment, Jan. I know one thing. We're not cherishing it enough. How can we cherish it? We can stop for a second and enjoy something special together. Let me prepare a feast for our group to feed not just the body, but the soul. Make everyone feel that even if their material life has to end, their existence will be timeless. A feast to celebrate our mortality.
Okay, we did good getting the doctor. We did good.
What do you say?
That's a great idea.
Okay. Then what would you need to prepare such a feast? Don't worry, not much. I'm used to running a mass kitchen with only the basic ingredients. But I like to experiment with some recipes first. So I guess I'd like to ask you for some time and a decent amount of fresh greenhouse produce. Why don't you start at once? We have enough supplies for your needs. Thank you, Jan. You won't regret it.
Okay. Cool. We got that going. Sick. Small storage. Where's which one? There's a bunch of small storages. You gotta like fix everything. Really. Alright. What about you? What's going on? What's troubling you?
What's troubling you? Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Of all people, you're the one I least expected to panic like that. Are you afraid of dying? No, Jan. I'm concerned about what the world will miss if I go too soon.
Okay.
Oh, what do you...
Okay.
What do you mean? My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level. Really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions. Oh, shit? Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me, never to see the light of day.
Dang.
Yeah, man, you're right. Oh, we can't let the method of nano particle. We can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it. Yeah, right. But what can we do about it? I want
More
to
stuff.
recreate my research here and now.
Okay.
Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again. For posterity.
What?
And you need me.
Yeah, like what do you need me to do?
Grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely.
All right.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, he wants to do that. And assign the scientist to work on his private research. What's his private research? This 24. You got it, buddy. Work on your research. I think he's already in a lab anyway, so I'll just leave him there. Alright. Create a tabula. We don't want to create a tabula yet, I don't think. Alright, somebody's calling me. It'll be 2300. Let's see about this phone call real quick. Alright.
I think I've got something for you.
Okay.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What?
Hmm.
No, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device.
Hmm.
Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Okay.
Easy peasy, huh?
I missed your sarcasm. But no, it wasn't easy to crack this one. It took all night, actually. And we did our best to make it as simple as possible for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
I consulted a colleague. He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
Oh boy.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts, it also allowed them to control them in other ways, regulate their levels of anxiety and such. Anyway, we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
Oh, come on. I don't know if they're gonna like that. Mm.
Are you sure it's safe? Has it been tested as a medical device?
It hasn't, but I can promise it won't harm you. And it's the best shot we have at healing you. What's really bothering you?
Ooh, they're getting me on this one. I have to tell her. I have to tell her, right? I have to tell her. Because when if they have something that's tracking, right, and I put that neural thing in multiple different things, they're gonna be like, huh? Why is there multiples? All right, let's tell the truth.
I need to tell you something.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
It's not gonna be easy, but it's time you knew.
Knew what?
I didn't tell you the whole truth when we talked earlier. That the cure isn't for me. Actually, it's for someone else.
You're not alone out there?
No. I did something to survive. I made copies of myself. Human replicas. I swear to you, otherwise I wouldn't have made it on my own.
I'm sorry, Jan. I don't understand. I'm sorry. You did what?
I know, it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have rupidium and I have a womb, you know, this module. Just think about it. I can make copies of myself. They're called alters.
Alters, Jan?
Yeah, because I use the quantum computer to alter their life paths, you know? So, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you gotta believe me. They are different versions of me. With different choices they made in life. There's even one who thinks he never divorced you. Can you believe that? God, he's such a pain in the ass. You'd hate him. Lena. Lena, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry that I lied to you, but I didn't want to disturb you.
Well, you fucking did. So, is it them? They need the treatment.
Yeah.
Does Maxwell know about this?
does, but it's entirely on me, Lena.
Well, he'll have a lot to explain.
No. No, nobody can find out. At least not for now. You have to understand. I could get in some deep shit.
You're already halfway there. There's no way the people in medical won't notice that the data you're transmitting is coming from multiple patients with the same DNA. They're not stupid, Jan. They're gonna find out about what you did.
Is there no way to prevent that? I mean, I can't risk giving the corporation full access to my Ultra's brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
I'm sorry. But I don't understand. I thought you created them because you needed help, and suddenly they're in the center of all of this. Honestly, I thought you had other priorities. Look, I'm giving you a simple solution here to go on with your mission and bring Rapidium back to Earth. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
My Ultras trust me. I could never do that to them. Leave them to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom they're a massive inconvenience, a liability. It would mean giving Ally Corp an easy way to get rid of them whenever they want.
Dang.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them? They'd have to be brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah.
Oh
Thanks,
my.
Lena.
Yeah, I gotta go with Maxwell.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. I gotta go with Maxwell. Because she's corporation and there's no way. There's no way. We gotta have a meeting. We gotta talk. Need to talk. I'm exhausted. Yes, I am exhausted. My brain's exhausted. Oh my goodness. Let's try to get away from the sun by getting those towers up. And we'll figure this other thing out.
Another love.
We gotta get a buttload of thing is we gotta get a buttload of these out. We don't have any radiation filters. God dang it. An implant that can be used to treat one alter. I can't do it. I can't do it. Easy to do.
That filter supply is shrinking, dude.
Yeah, I know. Having a tough moment.
You treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you
Some of us
better
don't like
show
the
some
scientists in
respect.
charge of their medical documentation. Think he and making it to access to their scan results. Give them access.
Really?
Not doing anything. If they want to see it, they can see it. Like,
I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead?
he's on that. Can't we like have a discussion?
I can see you're gloomy. Do you really want to waste time dwelling on that? Is it a sad person? Remember that teenage... I found an alternative solution. The implants, right? But I, for one, appreciate your effort. So, heard the news? Yeah. I gotta say, is it true you're considering creating this knocked out guy? Don't worry. That's a... I know. Seems like the odds are against us. But giving up and crying in the corner, that's just not us, right? Life keeps punishing you for having hope. Looks like this time we've been given capital punishment. Are you sure about that experimental therapy?
I'm not sure about anything.
I found an alternative solution to your problem. I know. The news.
Controlling you guys. That's the problem. The problem is I would rather go with the neural cure for them. Right? But I don't want them to be controlled by the corporation. And Maxwell's will make it so they're not controlled, but then we'll sacrifice. I think it's better to do Maxwell. It's like they're both crappy situations, but for them to not be controlled, I think is gonna be better than me making sounds bad, but making a body to get the brain tissue out of it. A body that has nothing to do with anything. No life. But it does have life. But this game sucks. That is my conclusion. Okay? They make you have to pick two bad situations. You either have them be controlled and not have the lives of their own, where the corporation can just sit there and be able to just like, monitor them, control them, or, track them wherever they go and they have no lives. Or we make another body to take the brain tissue out of it to save everybody. I think I'm gonna go with Maxwell. They're both sucky situations. Sorry guys, if you guys let me know in the chat which you guys picked, because holy moly, what was the decision you guys picked? Because I think I'm gonna go with Maxwell, because I think that's better overall. Because the way Lena was talking also too, when we were on a call with her, she kind of sounded like she didn't care about them. She's just like, yeah, bring the Rapidium and stuff. Dude also wants the Rapidium, but then he's also trying to find a way to keep the alters alive. She's just like, bruh, it doesn't matter about the alters. Like, they're gonna find out and be experimented on or whatever. They can just go to waste with them. That's what it kind of seemed like how she was talking at first. So I'm going Maxwell.
I think I prefer to follow Maxwell's instructions. The implants would be too risky for you. I'm not afraid of risk. Losing my moral compass scares
Oh
me
my
more.
god. Losing his moral compass. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay, so let's bring dude back in. Let's do assignment and let's get him let's get the doc in the kitchen. Get minerals and organics. How much organics do we have right now? 154. We'll have minerals. Rough.
Can you come see me? We need to talk. Jan, we're dangerously low on repair kits.
So many minerals. Minerals are like the thing. This assignment and let's assign the. What's he doing? He's out here on minerals. Let's get him on enrichment. Get him on enriched. Get the doc. The doctor is in the kitchen. He's researching. Oh my god, it's starting already. It's like
You wanted to talk? Is it about your cooking experiments? How'd it go? Amazing. Surpassed my expectations. I have enough ideas for 3 full courses. And maybe something a little extra too. Great. When can we start? Yeah, about that.
no good.
There's a little hinder. What do you mean? The kitchen I used to cook in was quite basic, you know? So, I'm not very good with high-tech equipment, like an automatic food processor. I think I broke it.
I can't believe you didn't. Okay.
Seriously? I can't believe you didn't read. Sorry. Guess I never got to share your technical education. I'm used to relying on my intuition. I guess we're gonna have to fix it then. Yeah. That, and the electricity in the what? I think I fried the circuit breaker. There's no power in the whole module. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Shit happens. We'll just get the whole kitchen fixed. But you gotta promise me that feast is gonna be massive. That I can guarantee. Alright. Let's get to work then.
Okay. So I gotta make a repair kit. Feast. Feast is a special type of meal cooked according to the doctor's recipe. It uses up a lot of resources but satisfies the hunger for everyone in the base and gives everyone an immediate emotional boost. It's crazy. I feel like I'm never gonna get where I need to be.
My workplace is damaged. Want me to go there now?
How are you today?
I'll just fix it. Alright, that's done. workers suffer from a radiation burn.
Are you sure about that experimental therapy?
I'm not. Alright, the last little bit, I have to go out and get some. The minerals, man, is rough. The metals, I mean. These metals.
All done here. Can I help with this now?
Alright, we need to make. We're about to have a storm, so that is gonna be something that we can't do right now. But we need to get workshop going. The worker needs to get in the workshop. Everybody needs to get inside. So workshop, kitchen, greenhouse. This guy here needs to do base maintenance. Everybody get in. Alright, we'll resume in the morning. We'll do overtime for tomorrow when they need to rest. It's about to be crazy. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to make a buttload of these. Radiation filters, kits.
Another lovely day with a brain.
Yeah. Okay. Have you heard of Maxwell?
So,
Let's see what he
good
thinks about
news?
it.
I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah, I heard. And I want you to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain.
That's crazy. Why we gotta say it like that?
What if I told you I'm looking for another way? Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in the first place. Have you heard? We have another way to cure you. Right. Well done. Brain implants. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. Looks like we're ready to move on. Really? Now? You're not seriously suggesting we head out into that big, hostile cloud of sand with everyone basically on the verge of death. We have no idea what's in store for us, or if there'll be any resources out there. No way this base is moving without a fully healthy crew.
Gotta make a decision. I got 5 days. Yeah, chat. I think we're gonna have to go with Maxwell. We're gonna have to do the let me see. What's the quantum computer? Assignments. How do we even do that, by the way? This is rough. I'm not gonna be able to please everybody. We have to make a decision though. Brain control or not brain control. We're going. We did it. Whatever. We'll worry about the consequences after. Unfortunate. They won't like it, but oh well. Alright, Richmond Outpost. Radiation. Bring the worker back inside. Get into worker can go back to the doctor did that, so the doctor go back into there.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
You know what? Sure.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Nah.
I'm not keen on those systems.
5 mush. That. Rest to heal my radiation.
Can I help with that? I finished my tasks.
Tension
Want me
is
to take
becoming
care of this now?
dangerous.
Did that. The base. Do that. That. All right, let's do this.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research? Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there, neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid. Well done. Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too. Really? What? Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission.
Okay.
The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it. Wow. What can I say? The inventor's mind works in mysterious ways. It sure does. And you know what? Suddenly, I feel much more confident about facing our other challenges.
Okay.
Let's take this bull by the horns.
All right. We're underfed. There wasn't enough food for everyone. till it's ready. Sorry. Here we go. Clock is ticking.
So, yes, here it is. We still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? 3 days, according to the instructions we got. Once they're ready, you can call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. What happens then? We extract the brain tissue,
3 days.
process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start administering the treatment. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! What the fuck? Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, there. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex. We need to hurry up, in case the mutation... Calm down. The instructions from Maxwell make it very clear that the cells need time. We only have one shot at this. Now, I've used enough sedative to put a horse to sleep, so even if the cortex did light up for a moment, it's inactive now. And I'll make sure it stays that way. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're
guys,
so
this
close.
is crazy.
I know, but I'm having some real doubts about this. I mean, are we doing the right thing? It's a way to cure us. Still, those brain cells need time to mature, so if you want to look for an alternative, be my guest, as long as you're ready with it in 3 days. After that, it's this or nothing. We can't wait any longer, however brutal this is. Yeah, I get it.
Wow, it's talking about survival. Wow. Survival right now. If I still craft these, how much can I do? How many of us are there? Oh, how many of them? Altars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need to craft 5 of these. 5. Machinery. Where's machinery at again? Oh. She's always out of latitude. Let's go to... Let's do some beer pong. With this dude. Yeah, do some beer pong. Go to the ones furthest back. Get it.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm getting them every time. Drinking it all up. Let me go first. Thought I missed that. That was a miss.
Yes.
How was that a miss? Oh, it almost missed again.
Damn it.
Okay, okay. The front one's the easiest one to get all the time. So if I'm like super drunk from like him making me all woozy, then I know I can get that one. So I saved that one for last.
I got this.
Closest one to me. You done? You done so? You done so? You done so? You done so? All right. Happy now? I should boost up his mood.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
All right. So bad. Got it. This is the research lab.
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Why not? We can tell them.
Tell them why. Surely you don't think anyone will let me be a part of society like a normal human being? Publicly, I won't even exist.
But you will exist. As Jan Dolsky.
No. In this world, you are Jan Dolsky.
Does it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Jan Dolsky.
It makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people.
Oh boy.
More
Not
like
it.
two completely different quantum states of the same person. Of all my alters, you should be most aware of that. I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time. And I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. But I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it.
I will. I'll tell the world the whole truth about who you were, how special you were.
The truth. Yes. Mom always said it's the best solution when you don't know what to do. Your loyalty means a lot to me, but I'm afraid that's not a viable option. You'll just be taken for someone who lost his sanity while stranded all alone in space. Hey, you know what? I have an idea. What if we publish your research anonymously? And that will grant me recognition. How exactly? It will do so much more than that. It will make you legendary. Imagine the whole academic community trying to guess the identity of the mysterious author, analyzing the footnotes for clues. Imagine the headlines, man. Yes. Who is the prodigy behind this unexpected breakthrough in nanotech? Sounds good. I have to say, it does.
Good.
So, you like the idea? Do I like it? It's smart, simple, and I don't think anyone's ever done it before. Thank you for suggesting it. Who would have thought I'd be so excited about staying in the shade? Hey, so I'm guessing you received instructions from Lena about an alternative solution to our problem. I want you to know that I have those implants ready. A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's smart. But the device itself, highly questionable. It would mean exposing us to Ally Corp.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie to you. Yes. I see. Of course, they'd have to find out about it sooner or later, right? But this? Look, I can clearly see why Lena talked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
But on an empirical level, I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have doubts too. Understandably so. We'd be giving them access to our brains. And I'm not really keen on doing that, especially considering we have other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a tracking device for convicts into your own brain?
Yeah.
You're right. I wouldn't. So, you think we should go ahead with Tabula Rasa? All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind. I guess I'll need to think about it some more then.
Okay.
Well, we still
Yeah.
have time before
I think I'm gonna go with Tabula. I'm gonna go on Maxwell's way.
pros and cons of each solution. I wouldn't be able to start the treatment at once anyway. I'm not an expert on nanoparticle meds, but I do know we need to give the healing agent time to mature before it can be used. Will it be ready for our meeting? It has to be. We can't afford to lose more time.
No.
Okay. Good. Let's do that.
Okay. So we got 14 hours. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead before we have this meeting. We're gonna go ahead and watch a nice movie since everybody's upset. I'm gonna go to we're gonna go people who always finish your sentences. So movie time. Movie time.
Such a nice distraction.
Hey man, I was thinking, have you ever noticed how often we
Finish each other's sentences?
Yeah, we have lived together for
Way too long.
Right. I feel like we've probably had
Every conversation two people can have.
right.
So we
Always know what the other one is
thinking.
Right.
Oh boy.
But like specifically, why?
Do we do that? I don't know. Like, where do you think
That compulsion comes from? Not sure, because it's certainly not like a
endearing quality?
Oh.
No. Mostly, I feel like we want to just show
That we're like engaged listeners, right? And we're
empathetic.
yes,
And also maybe a little bit
impatient, right? We're kind of like
insufferable, know-it-alls.
That's what I was gonna say.
Can't handle
the idea of like an unresolved.
melody. Right. And in a way, it does sort of make us
Really annoying.
Mm.
right. Well, like we could totally
stop if we want to. Obviously, we just have to face
Our fears and just never
finish
this
current.
ongoing.
Okay.
Ew, guys.
Sentence. Right. Can we actually
Stop? I don't know. Sure doesn't
seem like it? But like, I have total
autonomy
over my own
thoughts, right?
and I certainly can't be read like a book. It's like my mind tells me
To just stay quiet, for sure. But like, then somehow the instinct to
finish a sentence
kicks in as if it's
totally out of my
control, right? And I'm like stuck in
some kind of sentence
vortex. Hang on, quick. We need to both say the most like random
thing we can think of
that we would never otherwise
say.
Right.
My foot has an
Area code all its own. That's
in a Peruvian rug shop
located entirely
That's
within the
ridiculously
International
amusing.
Space PlayStation, and it's a
Pluvius Stafama stage wells.
Those
were all the things I was
going to say, and the fake word at the end.
What is happening? Oh my god. Wait, maybe the reason we keep
Finishing each other's sentences
is because they're not.
each other's sentences.
Maybe we're actually
Only
one person.
Okay.
Oh. No, we're just really annoying. Right, yeah.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, Joy.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
I hope you come up with a solution soon. People are getting nervous.
He's still angry. That's still angry. All right. My solution is I'm going to bed. That's my solution. And we're going to get ready for the next day. And let's have this conversation. It's time. Sun's coming tomorrow. It's going to burn us up and we're going to be crisp ashes, guys. This is the closest it's been. I think last time was like 3 days. Oh. Not good. Decision time. Attend the meeting in the kitchen and announce your decision. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition. Okay. Let's hope it's a good one.
Oh boy.
Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I hope we're not trusting anyone from the corporation.
Oh my god. It has to be the brain tissue. I'm sorry.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb. Great! Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already?
We're not gonna win. We're not gonna
Let's be
win.
rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body? Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's an alter, just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything? I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back. Come on. We have to think of the greater good. Be utilitarian. Sometimes you need to make tough decisions for the sake of the collective. Otherwise, there would be no society, no progress, nothing. Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening. We have an alternative. Neural implants. It's a safe and efficient
Let's see what he says.
solution,
What they
but
say about both.
you'll need to agree to have a corporate device fixed in your heads. A tracking device. Why don't you say it? Maybe we just need to not think about it so much. We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid? Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life.
I'm a loser now.
Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was, make way for the doctor. He's breathing. Get him some water.
It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. We are gonna go with the neural implants, man, because I just don't trust Maxwell. Too many of them hate the idea, and only one doesn't like it. The neural implants. We're gonna go with the implants.
I'm putting my money on Lena's idea.
Yeah, let's go.
Good. I'll gather everyone and inject the neural implants
All
in
right,
their heads.
here we go.
Let's hope this works.
Hope it works. I hope this is a good decision.
All right, let's see. This should go here. And... Are you okay? I think so. At least it's not causing me any physical discomfort. And it looks like it didn't kill me. Maybe I underestimated Lena. Great. Maybe in time you'll just be able to forget about it. What's done is done. All that matters now
And
is
that puts
whether
all the
we can
truth out
continue
there
our
now
mission.
too.
Time
That
to get the others, I suppose.
we have alters. They're gonna know we have
leave you to
alters. Because if dude was up to something with the Perpidium to make clones that weren't supposed to be made, and he's making me do them, he's probably trying to do it for himself too with stuff. Conflict of values. Here we go. You made a choice that will have a strong impact on your relationship with the alters. While some approve of your decision, others feel strongly against it. This will have a permanent effect on their attitude towards you. Dang. Make sure you have enough organics to move the base. The worker refuses to get an implant. Yeah. Wait, what? Sorry, man.
Hey, I know you were against it, but in the end, I decided to trust Lena's solution. I am never gonna let them stick their dirty fingers in my brain. You hear? Never.
Dang. What about, dude? Alright, man. You didn't like either way, so I couldn't win with you.
Hey, man. Good to see you back on your feet. Oh, I feel much better, don't worry. Allied Corp Medical's taking good care of me.
Like, what do you want me to do,
And
man?
when I'm no longer needed, they have a way to put me down quietly now, right? I decided to choose the more ethical way I thought you'd approve. You traded us over to Allied Corp. How is that ethical? I thought we had urgent work to do. Why don't we just do it?
Alright, so we got two of them. So 2 out of 5. 2 out of the 3. I mean, whatever. Can't worry about that right now. I have to. You have to do it in the radiation. to do it though. That sun's gonna kill us. Everything's getting red. Look at this. It's coming. It's coming. Look at that side. It's right there. Oh, don't you dare tell me no. That's crazy. I needed two. Oh, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. All right, we're gonna have to do it over. Have to do it over because I should have put a thing here and I didn't. Can I put this here? Dang. We almost had it. Shoot. I don't have enough to leave because I will have to use for sun's gonna kill us. I would have to use some water to get out of here. And I don't have any battery power. I didn't know I had to do all of that. Like, come on, game. Yeah, like I don't have enough organics, but I need suit battery to get up there. No matter how tired I have to use it, I have to do it. I think 2 will do, right? I think 1. I don't care if I'm exhausted. I have to still keep going. The sun's gonna kill us. Oh, just that. We needed 1 extra day because I didn't know it was gonna have me do all of that just to leave. Like I gotta do gravity sensors and leave. Like, come on, man. I had it in time too. Oh, that was irritating. Goodbye. All right, so I gotta figure out where I'm gonna start from. All right, so I think I did everything I needed to do. As you can see on the bottom, I got the water at 610. I did everything. I did the cans and to redo so much stuff to try to get us to have a better time. So we'll see if this is better. Let's go ahead and do this talk again. We already went through it. We're gonna choose.
Okay, people. Okay.
Skip through here. We're gonna use the neural implants because that's what we chose.
There is what? Who said it's a? Wait, Evan.
No, we are doing it.
We are doing it. Oh.
Yep, I did.
For one. Let's stop.
I'm gonna go ahead and we decided to listen to Lena, and then dude fell out.
We need a cure. What's your call?
What's my call? Let's go for the corporate solution and apply the neural implants.
I win
Whatever.
my money on
Let's
lettuce
do it.
idea. Good. I'll
All
gather
right, neural
everyone.
implants.
Let's hope.
Let's get it. That done.
All right. Let's see. This should go here.
All right, we've seen that already. Let's skip that. Okay, now we gotta assign the guys to the 4 towers, right? That's what we have to do. So boom, him, he's mad. I know. Sorry, you're upset, but we gotta get the heck out of here, worker. And then we'll put the scientist. We'll put the doctor out there. All right, we did that. We assigned it. Now we got to use the gravity sensor. Yep, conflict. Yep, we know. We got 23 hours to get the heck out of here. All right, I think I did this better, guys. We gotta. Oh, let me see. Make sure I got 3 suit batteries prepared. We got enough water. It's gonna take us what, 433 water to get out of here. I got 610. I think I did it. It took a lot though. Let's go through here. This outpost. Let's get booking. Stuff is stressful, man. The sun coming makes it stressful, and then everything else you have to do in between there. I'll deal with everybody's attitude later. We don't got time for that. We gotta go. Go, go, go. Whew. So what I did was I just loaded up like a previous thing I did. So I loaded up like around the time where I had that the magnetic storm that we had happen, and then I just did it from there and try to like make sure I did like the neural implants early. I made the tubular early. I made sure I had enough water early, and I made sure I got like farm minerals. I just farmed minerals all the entire time to get everything I need, batteries, everything, so we can go. All right, the first battery. Get out of here. This should be it. This is crazy, but we gotta go. Look at the sun. The sun's getting real hot, guys, right there. All right, I think I did. We should be good. Oh, come on. The neuralizer alters have to be assigned to both towers and start their shifts. Wait, to neutralize the anomaly, alters have to be assigned to both towers and start their shifts. Okay. We gotta wait. Still. Come on. Assign. Start the shift. Why are they off shift? That's kind of crazy. They're off shift. Like, what the heck? Off shift, off shift. Get on shift. It just needs to be on the thing. Maybe it's too early. It's too early. So we're gonna sit out here. We're not going back. We're just gonna wait for the time. Because that'll be a waste of our thing. I came out too early. They gotta start their shift and then we can get out of here. So I'm gonna wait for them to start the shift and then we'll be back. Okay, here we go. We got them on the shift. We got the 2 over there and the 2 should be over there to start their shift. So, all right, let's get out of here finally. We are out. Start the journey, finally. You'll show you want to start the journey. Anyway, you still have some unfinished business in the base. If you move on now, the texture won't connect with nature. The refiner's problems won't be addressed. The workers' issues aren't solved. And the doctor won't prepare a feast. I don't care about that. We gotta get out of here. We'll fix that later. We missed a lot in Act 2, but Act 2 was kind of stressful for me, especially towards the end. There was a lot I had to do. You want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Advance. Yeah, let's just collect everything and go. Woo! We did it. We did it, guys. We did it.
It worked. We can get out of here.
What?
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What?
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point.
Who hit me?
Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah. I remember the technician.
Okay, so it was him.
Why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time.
That's crazy.
Preparing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Wow.
Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating.
Oh, dang.
Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. You talked to Lena?
Oh.
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
We're lost?
We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
That's messed up that they did that. You regret staying?
Do you have any regrets about not going with them? And abandon my lab? No way. That could never happen. But if you're asking me whether I believe our chances of survival are greater, well, that's a whole different question. We've been doing what we could to get out of the storm. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Okay.
Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Oh, and one more thing. What is it? Tabula rasa.
While I was busy tending to you, he missed his dose of sedative and, well, he woke up. So, don't be surprised to find him rummaging for food in the kitchen or making a mess in the storage.
Oh, great.
He's a little out of control.
I gotta deal with that guy.
Like everything at the moment. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to
Oh
stress
boy,
you
more news.
after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Holy moly. So who took off? I have the doctor, the refiner, and the scientist. The worker and the technician took our mats and materials and took off, guys. Holy moly. And we're just going. Now we're just chilling around and everything. So there you have it. Act 2's done. We are on journey 3. Holy moly. Can't believe that this happened. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. Until the next time, fam, I'll at y'all later. Deuces.
Ah! Actual life! Get off me! Get off me!